everyone, and welcome to Chatelaine Makes. I'm Lorraine. Today is March the 19th. This is Saturday, and this is my Pig Saturday. So I'm going to call it Pig Saturday, What's in Your Garage? Because pig, what you may ask, is parked in the garage. Projects that you have put aside and forgotten about. So I have several that I found. Some just need the ends weaved in, but they're not completed until it's ready to use or send out. So I have a poncho here that I made using one of the Karen cakes. So this one I believe I just need to sew in my ends. And I think I only have two. On here, I'm not sure. At least two. But it is quite big. I did not use a pattern for this. I did up my own. And it does have some texture to it. To show you. I cannot remember which Karen cake this was. It is just, I believe, acrylic. And I do make it larger than most people because I like it so that the parts where your arms are covers your whole arm. So that's one of my pig projects. I found what I think is supposed to be a dinosaur because it's a bunch of big pieces here. Does have a tail that I can decipher. The rest of the pieces I don't know, I have to figure them out. And I have the body completed. So that is one of the projects. So that's another. I have a baby outfit that I made. Mittens and the hat are completed. I believe the mitts are too. Seams are sewn. Yes. This is a knitted outfit. And I think the mitts were done flat. And then you just sewed up the side seam. And the sweater, I have sleeves on. The collar attached. And so this is sewn on, this is attached. The front piece here, you just. So I think this was supposed to have buttons, which I don't have yet. And oh yes, I see buttonholes. Good, I wasn't sure because I couldn't see buttonholes, but now I do. I see a buttonhole. Okay, so I have to sew the buttons on the other side, sew the ends in, and then this set will be completed. And these are all pre-COVID. And I found one more, which is another baby sweater. This one is crocheted. And I don't know what pattern this is. I'm not even sure if I was using a pattern. I have the top is just, I think, half double crochet. Looks like half double, but close together. And then I did shell patterns in the bottom here, joined together like so, 2 rows of shells, but like so they look opposite, and then a wider piece in between. And I'll see if I can get that up close so you can see it. So hopefully I can figure this out or find the pattern that I was using, because I still need to add some sleeves to it. And I don't think this is finished at the bottom, because it looks like I was somewhere in the middle. No, it's not finished. I was somewhere in the middle there. And hopefully I can still find the yarn that was there. If not, I'll have to frog that and then start a different project. So that's the part projects that I found that I had started. I did do some yarn dyeing. I have that waiting to be edited. I ended up having to put 7 pieces together. If that's too long, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to divide it up. So part 2 will be in the title, but it'll just be continued on. It won't be like my usual introduction at the beginning of my videos. So I do have 2 finished objects. My husband got his hair cut short, quite short, a lot shorter than what he was wanting to have it done, but make it easier for him for shampooing his hair after his eye surgery. He's off for about another 3 or 4 weeks that we know of. He doesn't go back unless there's an issue with the doctor till May. So if we find that he still can't see well enough to go back to work when that time limit is up that the doctor has given him, then we'll call just before that and get him back in and get checked. Okay, so this is a knitted hat. I used the Ross pattern. What I did was I used that's what I was doing. I couldn't remember it. The other videos cut out. It was supposed to be paused, but I paused it, and then when I went to start the video back up again, for some reason, it had shut off and started again. Didn't even start. I was talking and showing, and it wasn't recording. So this was the Ross hat, and I used the one for the 3-weight. I got this yarn at Michael's, and let's see if I can grab the wrapper. I have this stuff sprawled all over my bed. My husband's sleeping out in the living room, so when he comes back I'll have to get rid of my stuff off the bed. So I don't know if this was a limited time yarn or not. It's the brushed swirl from from Loops and Threads and Michael's. It is classified as 4-weight, and hand wash, do not bleach, dry flat, and don't use an iron. Recommended hook size is 4.5 or US 7, and knit needles is the same. It's 46% acrylic, 44% polyester, and 5% wool, 5% alpaca wool, which gives a nice warmth to it. So this is what I have left from the one ball. I do have another ball of this, but it's in the other room. I put it away because I was finished using it. But this is I'm not sure if this is going to show up backwards or not. Yeah, it is. But this is the label. Oh, and I forgot to say what color this was. Does it say? Slate. It is distributed by MSPCI, made in Turkey. And the other hat I made using the same yarn. So this one I started last Saturday night, probably after 9 o'clock. This is called the Erica Aranka, yeah, Aranka hat. This was a free pattern that I printed up. Okay. And that is what it is. I know it's backwards, but that's what it's called. Pretty sure this was free pattern that I got. It is by Danny Girardi, Gherardi. This is from October 2017. So what I did was, so I used the hat as for knitted. It's a knitted pattern. So I knitted up to where I started the decreases. I think I did 2 or 3 rows of decreases. Actually, I did more than that, and then I had to frog it because it was too tight at the hole part and didn't have no give. So I frogged it back, still in the decreases, which is just plain no pattern. And then what I did was I took my crochet hook, a small one, and I put my hook, I inserted it into the stitch itself, through the elastic, wrapped the yarn, and pulled it through that way. And that's how and then I finished off this, so that's how I finished off the top part. So it is knitted except for the last row or two, and actually just the last row. Yeah, the last row, and I believe I did a slip stitch, or possibly a single crochet stitch for when I attach the elastic. So the Ross hat I started Thursday evening after I had finished this one, my ponytail hat. And do I have any other finished objects? I don't believe so, because I had not started my pair of socks yet. I am still waiting, trying to decide which yarn I want to use and what pattern. So this new sock will be pair number 5 for the year. So that's all I have. I'm going to upload this straight to YouTube. I'm not going to edit it. It is what it is, and hopefully it's nice where you are. It is a beautiful day here. Yesterday was nice, but that wind was sure cold. We were up in the teens. Next Wednesday's supposed to be, this coming Wednesday, supposed to be up to 17, which is pretty warm. So it's getting nice out. Our snow's gone, thank goodness. But who knows, March is a finicky month. Sometimes we can get snow just at the end, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens at the end of the month. Okay, so I shall let you go. Have a nice weekend. And this is Lorraine from Chatelaine Makes, signing off.